Assalamu alaikum, friends. We received a lot of requests from dozens of individuals in regards to our Masjid app. This is a free application. Uh, Ideally, Masajid uh, can contact us to add themselves on this free application and start dealing with lot of different activities happen at Masajid. You can see the menu item where they can schedule events, share the videos for the Masajid, send notification to the public, um, describe what is the core committee of the masjid. This contact us, I normally reserve for myself for new Masajid request. Also, there is an option to select masjid. This is for individuals within the application. They can go and set up multiple masajid, one for their home, one for their office, and any other places they frequently visit. And then this tasbih section is added just for people um, to take care of different askar they do normally, and they want to keep a tab of how many times they have done those askar. So we were receiving a lot of requests in regards to how people can successfully go live with this in their areas. So there are two possible ways. Um, any person can volunteer to take care of this application for their masjid. Ideally, masjid should do, but that person who is interested in introducing this application to masjid can volunteer to take care of a few maintenance items. And when I say maintenance item, there is only one thing maintenance item, which is this Iqama timings, because it varies masjid to masjid. Some masajid say they will do Fajr namaz after 15 minutes of Fajr azan, or 30 minutes, or a set time of 6:30 or 6 a.m. and whatnot. Similarly, Zuhr timings, they might have a fixed timing. Normally, masajid do 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m., things like that. Um, so the schedule comes directly from the World Wide Web. There are multiple methods which I will demonstrate in this video to you people. But overall, in order to go live with this application is plain and simple. We receive the request from any concerned citizen, community member, or masjid directly. And what we do, we go into our own portal, and then we add that masjid here. So at this moment you can see ICAB Islamic Center of Harrison. Those are configured. Rest of the people we are communicating with, and there's a masjid in Pakistan. There are few tests created for some other folks. So this is where we will add a mosque. And once we add the mosque, we provide this link and user credential to the party. It could be a person within the community or a masjid itself representing themselves. And what they do, they go to this link, which is our Masjid app admin user login, and then they select their ID or provide their credentials that we will provide them. Once they do this, they log into the interface. Now, this is the interface for setting up a masjid. Before going to setting up the masjid, let me briefly tell you the interface itself. For any individual to install this application, they can go to Apple App Store or Google Store and then download the application. Once they download the application, they will be challenged with another menu, which is this one, where they need to add the country, which country they belong to, which city they belong to, and if their masjid is already configured, which I will demonstrate in few seconds, they can select that masjid and submit. Once they do this, they will have the masjid available within their select masajids, and then whatever masjid they are uh, in the neighborhood, they can select that masjid, and it will accordingly reflect uh, the azan and iqama timings of that masjid. You will see the name of the masjid, their date and Islamic date, and then the time remaining in the next azan. So that is a high level. Now, how do we configure the masjid? I already explained you. We have an admin portal where we register the masjid and then provide this link and credentials to the individual who requested for the mosque or the mosque itself if they request themselves. The first thing they need to do is go to the Salat timing module. In this Salat timing module, they need to create the calendar, and when you are creating the calendar, you need to give the latitude and longitude of the mosque. And how do you get those coordinates? Click on this get coordinate and provide the address. Suppose if I say um, any mosque, like my home address, 15 Samuel Drive in South River. So it gives me longitude and latitude. So I will simply copy these longitude and latitude and paste in here. And then select the time zone. What is my time zone? This is GMT -4 where I am. And then which method of calculation I want to use. So we have configured Shia Itna Ansari University of Islamic Sciences Karachi, which is I believe 18 degree Islamic Society of North America, which is 15 degree Muslim World League, Al Qura Makkah, Egyptian General Authority or Institute of Geophysics. If you feel like there are other methods that we can add, feel free to send us an email and we will add those calculation methods. Um, so suppose it's the method I want to use, and then which jurisdiction you belong to, Hanafi, Shafi'i, Hanbali, Maliki. So these are the different methods we have added. If you feel like we need to add more, we will definitely add more here. And then create calendar. So when we do this create calendar thing, it simply goes and calculates the calendar for us. And then we have this calendar created. Now you will see that Adhan and Ikama are the same times because that is how initial calendar is created, but then you can change time. And for changing the time, suppose May 9 to June 8, I want to change the time of Fajr. I will say May 9th, okay, and then June 8. This is I'm doing for only for 1 month, but you can do 6 month, 1 year, whatever, however you feel like. If your masjid has a very set time, like at a specific time you do without any relation to the adhan, you can do, or you can have other methods which I will explain in a minute. So this date you will give, and then which namaz you are dealing with. You will say Fajr namaz. So then you have option to change for the dawn, like if there is a little delta which is not calculated properly, 1 minute minus 5 minutes plus whatever, whatnot, or change for a comma. So normally change for Ikama is the one, and then there are multiple methods at Adhan time, fixed timing. Like some masajid do Fajr prayer at 6 a.m. and that is a fixed time. At Adhan time, like as soon as Adhan is called, they call for the prayer, normally Maghrib time. few minutes increment from adhan. So that is normal use. Or sometime people say close to the first quarter, like if adhan is done at 5:07, they would want to do 5:15 or half an hour or third quarter or an hour after. So these different options are available. If these are not enough, tell us and we will accordingly add that. But say increment from adhan, and then you have the option from 0 to 99 minutes. So you can say 10 minutes after this or 15 minutes after this, and then you say change time. And you can go one after another, and you will see that this times are changed. 417 plus 15 is 432. 416 plus 15 is 431, and similarly all other the namaz or ikama you can change. Then you also have options for prayers.